We are here once again. We're still in the season of Sekhmet, and we're going to give a little recognition, a little presentation. We will not have poetry today. We're just going to add and kind of augment this season, Sekhmet. 23rd of May, 23rd of June. We want to start off recognizing Sekhmet, Ma'at, Set, Non-Kubawani. We want to also recognize the work that is going on, those who continue to utilize what was in the beginning the way it was intended to be utilized. We want to give more recognition. We're learning. This channel, again, utilizes sound. It utilizes words. It utilizes arts. It utilizes wisdom. It utilizes proverbs. By no means can all of this be put into a video clip. We want to say that we get to participate in aspects of our lives that we were not able to participate in because of circumstances, but we can participate now. We also recognize that Sekhmet, as many other principles that govern, that run life, that run creation, the output, what the human output is, what the animal output is, we're going to focus on ourselves, humans. The output should be at least proportional to what is the intake. The intake via the senses, the intake via listening, via what you're looking at, via whatever aromas you are inhaling, via what you're tasting. That is the intake. The output at least proportional, if not above, what is the intake. That is participation. Participating in the season of Sekhmet, participating in the principle that keeps that, it keeps that going. It keeps the intake and the output, keeps that flow. This week again, Sekhmet was seen in the headlines, fires, uprisings. That was seen not a whole lot in my personal walk this week. But yeah, Sekhmet, that principle of what is put in has to come out. It has to arrive out. Whatever is put in will manifest on the physical. On the physical plane. On that, the lessons, many years, if one is inputting what is positive, that is one of the keys. One of the keys. Now, in life, everything reaches a plateau, it reaches a peak, and then it must come down and it goes back up. These are, again, things that are beyond control. But just keep in mind, everything is going to have its high point and it's going to go down. So even if there is input of the positive, it's going to reach its peak and it's going to go down and it's going to come back up. And that's part of the nature. Peaks, plateaus, peaks and plateaus. Even if we input positive is only going to be up there, then it must come down. Let us go into a little bit of a brief with the chanting. We're going to participate in it with a little bit of a brief movement. And again, I want to recognize the gentle subscribers who, it can be a long journey, but again, we want to just kind of pass on as all the other teachers are. Remember to read the descriptions. In the descriptions are more information in terms of the nature of nature in life. Let's go into the movement. This is the easy part for me. I like movement, and that is balanced with quietness. We're going to go into the movement for a few minutes. It helps me. That's part of the output of what is intook via your eyes, your nose, your mouth, your ears. We're going to pause for a moment, and we're just going to get the music going just for a few more minutes. We're going to pause one more time. We're going to pause one more time and finish up. We're going to give a little reflection. Pause one more time. So we are back and we feel good. We feel much better. I'm going to say it one more time that the season of Sekhmet, and I want to make sure that what I'm intaking via my 5 senses is at least the amount that is fed upon through my eyes, my ears, my nose, my mouth. What I'm feeding upon, I want that to return to the energy source, and I want it to be at least direct proportional. This is my opinion based on my own research, but when that output is like that, my health, my well-being is in balance. The technology is here and it can be a friend. It just adds an additional avenue for the output of energy, the output of a vibration. Everyone can utilize it. The other wisdom is being able to see your own image and to see it in a positive light. That unlocks and it heals. That is healing. Being able to see your own image and to see it in a positive light, to see it in a positive way is healing. Feeling encouraged to continue on to utilize technology as an additional way to output. Your mouth is intake and output. Your eyes can't really put anything out there. There's a proverb that says the eyes can see, but they cannot carry away. There's a proverb that says the mouth is the devil, the tongue is the devil. So these ancestors knew what they were doing and they knew what they were talking about. In this age that life sits, the mouth can be a way to output. It is great to make it positive after the lesson has been learned. There was a lot of work done here to take some of the angst. Angst is the fury that was input for about maybe 2,000 years. It was input and it was carried and it was not understood, it was not understood, but a lot of generations carried it and remained true to what they knew. This day where life has placed life, it is still saying, positive input, positive output. The peaks and the valleys, that is what life is, and everyone gets to participate. I will kind of end right now. This has been really great. If you want to try it out and do your own research, check it out for yourself. What you intake, what you feed upon, if it's positive. And then output it. Technology makes it easy. I do have a writing tablet, and when the information is in the brain and it's positive, it can be written down because it might be a key to kind of unlock and keep that angst, keep that anxiety, keep the darkness, keep the door shut. Another 2,000 years of light, and we would love to see what that would produce. If it did produce darkness, it might be a very peaceful, quiet, healing darkness. I want to thank the gentle subscribers. Remember to read the descriptions. All cannot be put into words. cannot be put into words. We'll continue on, and we will get the equipment and continue to at least provide as much insight that can be healing, that can be educational, and that can help you unlock more of the light, more of the light. Thank you again, and we shall meet again soon. Thank you.